In this video, we introduce you to Brazil, the country where a Portuguese sailor trying to go to India found Brazil when he lost his compass. But who are these Brazilians? How strong is their economy? Why are they so good at soccer? Little known facts about Brazil. But who are these Brazilians? The ancestry of Brazilians today is quite diverse. American Indians, especially Tupi and Guarani, Europeans, especially Portuguese, Italian, German, and Spanish, and Africans. There are mostly Bantu and Yoruba and some Asian, mainly Japanese, Lebanese, and Syrian Arab minorities. Its official language is Portuguese. Brazil is the fifth largest country in the world in terms of land area, covering 47% of Latin America. Brazil is the sixth most populous country in the world, with a population of approximately 213 million people as of 2021. Its capital is Brasilia. The largest cities are São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. The Brazilian flag symbolizes not forests and mines, but former royal families. With a per capita income of $15,000. 65% of the population is Catholic, 22% Protestant, 2% Spiritists, 3% other religions, and 8% non-religious. Brazil is bordered by Argentina and Paraguay to the southwest, Bolivia and Peru to the west, Colombia to the northwest, and Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana to the north. How strong is their economy? Brazil's currency is the Brazilian real. Brazil's economy is the 12th largest in the world by gross domestic product, and the 8th largest in the world by purchasing power parity in 2020. The Brazilian economy, the largest in Latin America by GDP, is a developing mixed economy. From a colonial state focused on primary sector goods, sugar, gold, and cotton, Brazil managed to build a diversified industrial base in the 20th century. A prime example is the steel industry, where Brazil is the 9th largest steel producer in 2018 and the 5th largest net exporter of steel also in 2018. The Gerdau enterprise is the largest producer of long steel in the Americas, with 337 industrial and commercial units and more than 45,000 employees in 14 countries. Income inequality in Brazil is also a prominent feature of the Brazilian economy, an aspect of Brazil that is often emphasized abroad. The minimum wage in Brazil is 1,212 Brazilian reals, which is equivalent to 231 euros in euros. Getting by in Brazil can be a bit of a challenge. Here is how much one person will spend on shopping. Accommodation. Average hotel prices are 189 Brazilian real, which is $37. One-star hotel, 107 Brazilian real, which is $21. Five-star hotel, 692 Brazilian real, which is $136. 7 days cheap accommodation in Brazil costs 1,800 Brazilian reals. 7 days budget travel Brazil, 2,100 Brazilian reals. For a week of comfortable accommodation in Brazil costs 2,900 Brazilian reals. Luxury vacation in Brazil for a week, 8,700 Brazilian reals. In food category, in supermarkets, 1 liter of milk is like 5 Brazilian reals. Fresh white bread, 500 grams, 7 Brazilian reals. 12 regular size eggs like 10 Brazilian reals. Local cheese, 1 kilo, 43 Brazilian reals. 1.5 liter bottle of water, 3 Brazilian reals. Local beer, half liter of bottle, 6 Brazilian reals. A pack of cigarettes, 12 Brazilian reals. Chicken breasts, skinless and boneless, 1 kilogram, 20 Brazilian reals. Restaurants, dining at cheap restaurant, 28 Brazilian reals. Dinner for 2, medium range restaurant, 150 Brazilian reals. McMeal, McDonald's, 32 Brazilian reals. Cappuccino, 8 Brazilian reals. Espresso, 5.5 Brazilian reals. And a cheeseburger is like 10 Brazilian reals. Transportation, passenger bus, 182 Brazilian reals. Mini car, 100 Brazilian reals. Economy car, 162 Brazilian reals. Compact car, 133 Brazilian reals. Luxury car, 816 Brazilian reals. Car prices are given as rental. One-way ticket local transportation cost 5 Brazilian reals. Monthly pass, regular price, 220 Brazilian reals. Gasoline, 1 liter, 6.5 Brazilian reals. The taxi's price starts from 6 Brazilian reals, and the taxi for 1 kilometer 4 Brazilian reals. Volkswagen Golf or equivalent new car costs 100,000 reals. Toyota Corolla or equivalent new car costs 135,000 reals. Why are they so good at soccer? Brazil has the highest biodiversity in the world. This biodiversity is due to the country's location and tropical climate. The Amazon rainforest, the desert, and the West Plains are examples of the different habitats that the country has geographically. Brazil has a generally hot climate, and the weather is in a constant transition between scorching sun and heavy rains. As for how this affects soccer, Brazilians are very talented players. They are known for their ball control and ball skills. You may be surprised, but these extreme weather conditions have a big impact on this. Heavy rain and scorching heat are great for plants in the rainforest but terrible for grass. So it's very difficult to protect and maintain it. Little known facts about Brazil. Almost every corner has a 24-hour key shop. You can see people playing volleyball with their feet. Guarana is drunk almost everywhere instead of cola. You can fly a lot in Brazil because it is the country with the most airports. You can see quite a lot of Japanese in Brazil, about 1.5 million. You can go for long walks on the longest beach in the world, 7,491 kilometers. You can actually see more women in the Brazilian army than in any other country, as they took women into the army for the first time in 1980. Bicycles in prisons generate electricity for Brazil. You will not see any signboards or outdoor advertisements in Sao Paulo. You can find a stadium in every city and watch a match. You can have bread, butter, and coffee for breakfast and only crackers for lunch.